Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to share a little video update on the vertigo, and I have pretty much fully healed from it. But I wanted to share with you, I discovered today why I went through that experience. And so, if anyone else is going through vertigo or dealing with vertigo, maybe this will bring some clarity and help you find the way. Well, I discovered today I was under a bit of pressure and I could feel I was steaming. I was in my skull. I was a bit upset about some of the ways things were going here on my end. And I could feel this pressure building in my head. And, it came to a stop. I let it go and I released it. But it made me realize that if you're under pressure, if you're under great pressure, especially in your head, your skull, uh, I believe that it's very possible that that could inflict damage to the balance system in the head and the region that connects the brain and the ear and the nerves and the nervous system. And I believe if you're under sustained pressure, you go through too much pressure too many times consecutively, this can really cause damage to the vestibular system of the ear. And I also want to suggest if you're taking on caffeine, it can also be a contributing factor. But without the stress, without the pressure, I don't believe that it will just happen on its own. So if you are dealing with vertigo and you are under pressure, I recommend you get to an environment or an area where you can release the pressure, let it go, and decompress. And it's very important to understand the role that caffeine plays, but more so how you're unintentionally causing these types of illnesses. And I find this issue can happen with many different regions of the body. Your inner state here can unintentionally cause disease into other regions of the body. So I believe that our minds are much more powerful than we have been taught. And so if you are dealing with great deal of pressure or stress here, this can really put a lot of pressure and stress on the other systems of your body. And so this is important to understand. When I came back from California doing work out there, helping my friend lose weight and doing all these other projects, I came back and I was under immense pressure because I wanted to come back and help my mom. And I ended up helping my dad in the process. Well, when I came back, it was such a change in such a drastic change of environment, and this stress, this emotional stress, this mental stress that I ended up feeling due to this shift in environment that was a bit unhealthy, took on a lot of pressure, and I spiraled into a imbalance, a deep imbalance in my brain and in the pressure of my skull and the nervous system and my vestibular system. So I want to warrant you, if you are dealing with pressure, stress, or a change of environment, de-stress, find ways to decompress. Don't allow it to get to the point where you end up having vestibular problems or other health problems because of that pressure. Find ways, find outlets where you can decompress and shift that inner state to one of peace and balance and harmony and relief. This is very important for anyone feeling the shift, and you will see the results. So, I did one on my GI video before the last time I moved back to help my parents. I ended up swallowing my anger that I felt, and that totally wrecked my digestive system. So if you are dealing with these types of issues, recognize the havoc that it can cause on your body and set you back even further. So this is important when it comes to wellness, when it comes to balance. Your mind can really change the way your body functions. Okay? So let's stay in balance, let's stay in harmony, keep finding that peace within, and keep moving forward on your journey in life, whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you. And I just wanted to let you know that my dad, by the way, we dropped his, he's a diabetic, type 2, and we dropped his A1C from a 12 to a 6.8. in a matter of 11 to 12 weeks on a whole food, plant-based diet with no oil. So the diet is a major component of having a healthy, functioning system. And that will save the kidneys, it will save him from the damage from neuropathy and all kinds of other issues that can be caused by having diabetes for a prolonged period of time, including his cardiovascular health. So I suggest to you this whole food plant-based diet with no oil. You really can reverse diabetes. I've seen it now with two people I've worked with, my dad and with Paul, dropping those numbers. We got Paul down to a 4.3 by the time I left, and he was only on the whole food plant-based diet for about 3 months as well. So it doesn't take that long for the body to heal. The environment that your body functions in, that system that it functions in, on the plant-based food is a harmonious environment, as long as it's well-rounded, right? You've got your legumes, you've got your nuts, your seeds, all the grains, the leafy greens, the cruciferous vegetables, all of these different rich, nutrient, alive foods can really bring about a shift in health. And I saw it in myself, of course. And but the environment that you're in is also just as important as the diet, as is the exercise. So all of these things are what brings together a wholeness of well-being, a wholeness within, right? So when you shift the environment, when you shift the diet, when you shift the exercise, every component of your well-being is important. Following self-help guides, listening to people like Dr. Wayne Dyer, listening to people such as Louise Hay. You can even find some great answers from Dolores Cannon, or perhaps you like a different author, maybe the Four Agreements. So there's so many different ways you can develop yourself, and as long as you continue to develop, I think your life becomes a lot smoother. The more you're willing to change, the more you're willing to recognize what you came here to learn on this school of earth. And these are all important components and aspects, right, to recognize. So I encourage you, whatever you got going on in your life, to continue to move forward on these shifts within. And the more that you change, the more you can bring about this positive, encouraging influence to others, right? We're not here to force anyone to change, but if they're willing and they're ready to change, we can take these beautiful modalities and shift into a place of well-being. So let the pressure go. Let it go. Go get a massage. Go do some yoga. Do what it is that releases that pressure off of the mind. And you'll find your way there. And I also plan to make some videos here in the future, but I've been off for a bit. I've been more focused on helping my mom out and helping my dad and some of my other friends. So that is what I've been working on lately. But you are all appreciated. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for leaving likes and comments and subscribing. Sorry I haven't been on very much lately, but we'll get back to it. We'll continue making videos. I've been saving up some good stuff to talk about. So anyway, have a great day, and thank you again. Take care.